Pentire, Volkswagen and Thano, Edenwald. Gates open, they're off and running in the first heat today, and Officer Lincoln took advantage and jumped away pretty smoothly. Going after it to Thano, then back on the inside is Rossini Girl. Around them then the Edenwald Colt into fourth, a gap of 2 lengths away then the Pentire, and they've gone through the 600 metre marker, and just on the outside then is the Volkswagen filly. They scamper their way across the top, and Officer Lincoln, Robbie Hannam in charge here from Edenwald Colt moving up on the outside. Thano's running third as they swing and go. Justin behind then the Pentire, followed back then by Rossini Girl and the Volkswagen filly. Down through the straight they run. Officer Lincoln now. Edenwald Colt is bold on the outside. A length and a half or two away then to Thano under pressure to roll into it. It's starting to pick up the bit of it here. Edenwald in charge though. Edenwald from Officer Lincoln. Edenwald's going to beat Officer Lincoln. Thano ran third, a gap away of 4 to Pentire. Next over the line then the Volkswagen and Rossini Girl. It's a Houdini. They're off and racing now. The Ekra was the slowest to find the ground, whereas San Antonino bounded to the front initially. Going after it then as they settle now is going to be the Mr. Nancho gelding. A gap then of a length and a half away then to It's a Houdini inside the 600 metres, and they're galloping pretty quick here. Back on the inside then the Alamosa. Alongside of it Bachelor Duke, and a length and a half away then the Ekra. They're about to top the straight here, and first in San Antonino taking the short way home. Finesse Johnston leads in now from Mr. Nancho. A length off them, but starting to make headway then was It's a Houdini, a gap. The others headed by Alamosa, Bachelor Duke, but San Antonino's galloping straight and true here, right against the aluminium as the leader. Heading the chase is Mr. Nancho, but it's in vain. San Antonino wins by about a length and 3/4 on a second over Mr. Nancho. Is followed through then by It's a Houdini, and a break the others, Bachelor Duke with Alamosa and the Ekra. Shotgun Vic. There they go, they're off in the third heat now. Epino a bit slow, and also Shotgun Vic has gone back to be an equal second last as they settle. And up front here, Colonel Kev taken immediately by the Bachelor Duke filly, and she's got an advantage of about a half a length now on Colonel Vic, and they've broken away by 4 or 5 lengths on Epino into third, followed back and behind then by the Duke's Secret, and over on the outside of it as they come towards the top is Shotgun Vic. About 300 metres to travel, and the Bachelor Duke filly, and over on the outside of it here, fighting on very strongly for Jonathan Riddell is Colonel Kev. Colonel Kev and Bachelor Duke filly, they're away by 6 lengths. On third, it's Epino, but near the inside, Bachelor Duke, very smart, the filly, she's won. Colonel Kev has run second, a break of about 6 away then to Epino, and a similar margin away then to the Duke's Secret and Shotgun Vic. There they go, they're off and running from the 1,000 metres, and Sweet Melody first away. Also safely out near the inside was Assertive Prince, and going fast was the Ifrage. That'll take control through the back now to the 800 metres. Ifrage, Assertive Prince, and going around him the Journeyman. A length back in midfield, then the next on the inside is Sweet Melody to Courtesan on the outside. They're followed by Hassanay and Zed second to last, and a length away then to Red Giant. About 8 or 9 top to bottom as they continue to gallop across the top here. Ifrage led the way from over on the outside, the Journeyman. A length back third is Courtesan, against the inside Assertive Prince. They're followed by Zed looking to push on. Back on the inside as they sweep in, 250 to go is Sweet Melody, Hassanay and Red Giant. Down through the straight, the leader, the Ifrage, right against the inside running, taken by the Journeyman on the outside though. That's got to the front narrowly, but not to be denied. Ifrage is fighting on. They're followed by Courtesan. Late on the scene is Zed, but the Journeyman's in charge all right, and the Journeyman's going to win from Ifrage. Pretty tight to third. Maybe Courtesan the inside from Zed, could easily be the other way. That's the judge's call. Gap away then Assertive Prince, then came Sweet Melody, followed by Hassanay and Red Giant. Off and racing now, Taoist Master okay from the inside. Olivia Mary missed the kick a bit, and getting back to was Gold Wedding from the wide draw. In speed here up front, the speed shown by Mr. McLeod now from Taoist Master running second, followed then by Authentic Paddy third. The next on the outside was Boys Zone, and they're followed back in midfield by Luster. Then came Zurich. A length back then to Gold Wedding, and a length and a half away then to Oliver Mary. They've gone through the 600 metre marker now, and Mr. McLeod in the centre is just the leader from Taoist Master on the inside. Camped on them then is Boys Zone. They're followed by Authentic Paddy. A couple away then in the next section as they come towards the top was Gold Wedding. They're followed through then by Luster. Further back then to Olivia Mary and Zurich on the outside. Taoist Master towards the 200 metres. Mr. McLeod in the centre. And coming after them quickly was Authentic Paddy, starting to stretch out for Hannum. In the centre, Mr. McLeod. Taoist Master's not done with either. That's come back on the inside. Taoist Master, but Mr. McLeod grabbed it right on the line. Mr. McLeod beat Taoist Master. They're followed by Authentic Paddy. They're away then from Olivia Mary. Gold Wedding breaks the others. And next over would have been Boys Zone, followed by Luster and Zurich.